Once we downloaded all of our pictures from our RNJ Lab, we're going to click here and go to picmonkey.com. When it opens up, we have these options. We are going to edit our pictures. So when I put my mouse over edit, I have these options of where to get my pictures from, or I could just click on edit. Mine opened directly up to my pictures that I have saved, but yours, if it doesn't open there, you're going to just click on pictures to find your files. Now I'm going to start with this picture of a soccer player, and I'm going to click on open. Now we have all these options that come up. We could crop a picture. We have a picture of a scissors, because cropping means you're going to cut it. So let's say I just wanted to have, didn't want so much sky maybe. I could move around clicking on the circles to make it as big as I want, and I can click apply. Then I will have my cropped image. I'm going to undo that by clicking over here. We're going to skip this one because it puts a color over the whole thing. If our picture was facing the wrong way, we would have to rotate it, but right now it's fine. Exposure here, we could make it very white, or we could make it a little, bring out the highlights, in this case, which is white, or we can bring out the shadows, the darker parts. And we can play with these different settings to have different looks. The contrast will make it a little bit sharper and bring out what we want. Okay, so we can play with all these different options to get the look that we like best. And not everyone's is going to look the same. It depends what you think looks better. And of course, we're going to click apply. For colors, we're going to leave neutral alone. We're going to either saturate to make the color stronger, and temperature decides if it's cooler or warmer. Okay, then we have sharpen. Sharpen will add a crispness to the picture. You could see everything. Look at the hairs on his legs, actually. They stand out a little bit more. And when you make it less sharp, they're blurry. See that difference? And clarity also will bring out the definition. The last thing we have is resize. Resizing is good if, let's say, sometimes we can't send the picture or upload a picture if it's too big. So we could put in our own measurements and make a very small picture. Let's say we wanted a thumbnail. Okay, so that's what this would be good for. After all of these options here, we have these effects here that we could add. In our effects, we have Orton. Orton is, let's see here, if we make the hardness a little thicker, we could brush it on, and you see it's changing the color. If we wanted something to stand out, we could maybe lighten the background and leave whatever we want in the center. I'm going to make my brush size a little bigger so it goes faster. And I could leave, I'm going to move this over, this man popping out of the picture. He looks a little bit more like he's popping out because I made the background a little bit lighter. Okay, so it's a good way to emphasize something. I'm going to undo that. Cancel. We could see how this all changes, and one effect goes on top of each other. The dusk will also fade the whole picture a little bit. Intrepid, we don't really need that little picture of the monkey, so we're going to leave that one out. Actually, these next three where we have the crowns, we're going to leave out. And then we have Triangle. Okay, and that's going to fade also the whole picture. But he already looks like he's standing out a little bit more. You could play with all of these effects, and when there's something done that you like, you're going to click on Save. When you're ready to save, you're going to make sure you add something to the name. Otherwise, it's going to go over our original picture. So I'm going to add a number 1 after it, and I'm going to click here, Save to my computer. Now it's going to open up to the exact same place. That's why we needed to add the 1, so we don't save over the original picture, and click on Save. Okay, now once it's saved, you can go to Open My Computer and go to the next picture. And you're going to try a different effect and a different tool on each picture. Have fun with this.